Hey,
The Joker and my boy Jamal Murray.
he said in limos for people.
We'll get to that story.
Yes.
In just a bit. We're
I like
with you
your
for about a
little
half
outfit,
hour.
Ernie. That's nice.
Do you really? I appreciate that. Thank you, Chuck.
Money green.
You want some fries with that chicken? Is Popeye still sponsoring us?
Now, can we start? The Lakers are the higher seed, but for now, their two leading scorers are out. As a result, it's the first time in LeBron James' career that his team is an underdog with the home court edge. But in Game 1, the Rockets will be missing their leading scorer. The question is just how long will LA be without Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves, and the Rockets without KD? We turn to Lisa Salters for the very latest out there in Los Angeles. Lisa, good evening.
Hey, Ernie. Well, we just spoke with Ime Udoka, who told us that Kevin Durant was apparently going after a loose ball at practice on Wednesday, and he bumped knees with a teammate, causing a contusion on his right knee. That's the injury that is keeping him out tonight. Now, apparently, he did have an MRI, and it showed no real structural damage. I'm told that there was no swelling, really, in the knee, but that it's really painful, that it apparently just got hit in a weird spot right above the patella tendon, just in a spot where you'd think that maybe it'd be something he'd be able to just play through, but apparently it's really tender right now, and it's something that it's about pain tolerance. Kevin Durant was out here earlier on the floor getting shots up, trying to see if he could play through this injury and be out here on the floor for Game 1, but he didn't look sharp. He was limited in his movement. Again, will not be playing tonight. Now, what this means for Game 2, Ime Udoka said he doesn't think that this is an injury that will linger. That he said that it's good that they don't play again until Tuesday. So the Rockets are hoping that with another 3 days of rest and treatment, that will be enough time to allow Kevin Durant to get back out here on the floor for Game 2 of this series. Guys?
All right, hey Lisa, question for you on the Lakers side of things too. Is there any indication of when Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves might be available?
Well, we just spoke with J.J. Redick as well, and I asked him, J.J., you know, what can you tell us? What can we say about Luka and AR? And he said that they're out indefinitely. Period. That's it. No timetable for a return. No, they're going to be evaluated next week. None of that. He said all you can say is that they are out indefinitely.
Lisa, thank you for the information. We appreciate you very much. Suddenly, this series looks a little bit different, doesn't it, Chuck?
Well, tonight's a must-win for the Lakers.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we are talking about the NBA playoffs, and the Inside the NBA crew is breaking down all the action. The Nuggets routed the Timberwolves. The Cavs beat the Raptors. And the Lakers and Rockets are about to tip off Game 1 without their stars. Kevin Durant is out for Houston. Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves are out for Los Angeles. And Charles Barkley has a bold statement. This is a must-win game for the Lakers. Let me break it all down. First, the injury news. Lisa Salters reported that Kevin Durant was going after a loose ball at practice on Wednesday and bumped knees with a teammate, causing a contusion on his right knee. He had an MRI that showed no real structural damage. There was no swelling, but it is really painful. It apparently got hit in a weird spot right above the patella tendon. Durant was out on the floor earlier getting shots up, trying to see if he could play through it, but he did not look sharp. His movement was limited. He will not be playing tonight. Ime Udoka said he does not think this is an injury that will linger. The Rockets do not play again until Tuesday, so they are hoping that with another 3 days of rest and treatment, Durant will be back for Game 2. On the Lakers side, J.J. Redick was asked about Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. He said they are out indefinitely. Period. No timetable for a return. No, they are going to be evaluated next week. None of that. All you can say is that they are out indefinitely. Telly. Ernie Johnson noted that suddenly this series looks a little bit different. Charles Barkley said tonight is a must-win for the Lakers. He thought going in before KD got hurt that he was going to say the Rockets. This is a big game for the Rockets to go out there and punch them in the face, let them know they can't win this series. Now, with KD out, you got a chance. This is a must-win for the Lakers. It just switched the pendulum. Shaquille O'Neal agreed. He said it is a must-win for the Lakers. The Rockets' number one guy is out. The question is, who is going to be that guy for the Lakers? We all expect LeBron to do it, but we cannot forget he is 41 years old. So, who is going to be the second guy to step up and say, I'm going to be Austin Reeves. I'm going to be Luka for the night. The Lakers have to win this game tonight because without KD, the matchup is pretty even. Kenny Smith talked about sustainability. He said you can at times fill the hole. Next man up. But Luka rebounds as well. Austin Reeves rebounds. There are a lot of holes that people have to be the next man up in. Can you sustain that over a 4 to 7 game series? That is really difficult for the Lakers. For tonight, someone can step in and say, okay, KD is going to be there Tuesday. I got to take over the scoring load and help. You could get away with that for one game. You cannot do it if he is out for the series the way these guys are saying out indefinitely. Shaq added that if the Rockets can win the game tonight, he is not playing KD on Tuesday. So, this is a must-win for both teams. He gets home court, and KD gets pretty much close to a week, so he will be close to 100%. Ernie Johnson pointed out that the Lakers live at the free throw line, 27 attempts per game, but 10 of those come from Luka Doncic. That is a huge part of what they are doing. Also, the matter of rebounding, and nobody does it better than the Houston Rockets. Charles Barkley was asked about the message to his team about winning the physicality against the best rebounding team in the last 25 years. He said, I have no message. What are we doing? You don't need to have a message. It's like going against Patrick Mahomes' team. They're the best passing team in the last 30 years. The message is get your ass in there, box out, and rebound. We are all grown men. Do your job. Shaq said he is scared for the Lakers, but they definitely have to win this game tonight. Houston still has a few weapons. They can get it done as long as they move the ball. If they just try to come down and just post up Alperen Sengun, then it will probably be a close game. Kenny agreed because Sengun has been the number one option. He knows how to play through him. That is not going to be an uncharacteristic vibe. But for LeBron to carry a series and be the number one option, that is not what he has been the last year and a half. He has not been the guy that you say, we are carrying everything for the whole series. So, his is a little bit unusual. It is going to be interesting to see if LeBron comes out and tries to get 20 in the first half, or if he is going to say, I'm going to be the one who is going to get everyone involved and maybe get somebody to help ride with me. So, it is really interesting that first quarter of how he plays. Charles Barkley said that even without KD, the Rockets have better players. If he is LeBron, he is going to come out and be an assist guy. He does not think at his age he can sustain it for 4 quarters. So, if he had to decide whether to get off to a good start or save some down the stretch, he would try to get the guys going playing at home and try to save himself for the 4th quarter because at 41 years of age, he does not think he can play the entire game and have anything left down the stretch. The crew then showed a graphic of LeBron's numbers over the last 5 games with Reeves and Doncic both out. LeBron answered the call. But Charles Barkley pointed out that some of those teams were tanking as well. He said, this guy is 41 years old. He is obviously amazing. To think he can go 4 quarters, he probably cannot play over 35, 36 minutes to be honest with you. Kenny Smith said if he is LeBron James, he is taking it quarter by quarter. He is saying, guys, we need this game. Follow me. I'm going to do what I do. Get the defense to panic. Then when I kick to you, be ready. Charles Barkley said he would start out the opposite. He would try to be a passer because role players play better at home. Then if they are missing, he would be aggressive. But he would give them an opportunity. The crew then discussed who is going to step up for the Lakers. Is it Rui Hachimura? Is it DeAndre Ayton? Is it Luke Kennard? All hands on deck. The options are a little limited when you are missing Marcus Smart as well. Then the crew showed highlights of the Nuggets and Timberwolves game. Jokic had a triple-double. Jamal Murray had 30 points. The Nuggets won 116 to 105. Charles Barkley said that when Jamal Murray plays like that, the Nuggets are going to be tough to beat. Shaquille O'Neal said that Denver loves this matchup, especially with Jokic versus Rudy Gobert. Gobert had a good game today, 8 of 9, but he thinks Jokic really loves this matchup. Kenny Smith said that you cannot let Jokic get 30 and get 12 assists. He would let him get his, but you cannot let him and Jamal Murray get off. Jamal Murray was the leading scorer today. You cannot let him get 30. He has to keep him to under 20, which is very, very difficult. Charles Barkley said he would not double Jokic in the post, but he would double him on the perimeter. He would send one of his guards at him when he starts bringing it across half court, and he would have to get rid of it early so he does not get downhill and find people. Charles Barkley also said he would love to see Anthony Edwards take the defensive challenge and say he is shutting down Jamal Murray. Mika. L. Jordan would say, "I got this guy. He ain't getting 30 anymore this series." He would love to see Ant-Man, who is one of the best players out there, take that defensive stance. The crew also discussed the Cavaliers and Raptors game. The Cavs won 126-113. Donovan Mitchell had 32 points. They showed a graphic that Mitchell has 9 straight series openers in which he scored 30 points. That is impressive. Charles Barkley said that Michael Jordan did it 3 times. Someone pointed out that Jordan did not play a couple of those years. Barkley said that is the only reason he did not do it. Finally, the crew made their playoff predictions. Charles Barkley picked the Cavs and Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, with the Cavs advancing to the NBA Finals. Shaquille O'Neal picked the Cavs and Celtics as well. Kenny Smith picked the Pistons and the Knicks, with the Pistons going to the Finals. In the West, Charles Barkley picked the Nuggets and OKC, with the Nuggets going to the Finals. Shaquille O'Neal picked the Spurs and OKC, with the Spurs going to the Finals. Kenny Smith picked OKC and San Antonio, with the San Antonio Spurs going to the NBA Finals against the Detroit Pistons. Ernie Johnson picked Denver and the Celtics, with Denver going to the Finals. So, there is no consensus. It is going to be a wild postseason. So here is my question to you in the comments. Can the Lakers win Game 1 without Luka and Reeves? And who is your pick to win the NBA Finals? Let me know. I read every single comment. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell. We are building something special here. I will see you in the next one.